Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a question and answer video. So I've done quite a few of these in the past, and they're always well received. People always seem to like these. So obviously I'm going to try and do them more often if that's the case. In the past I've said that, but this time I mean it. I'm going to try and make a schedule of doing one of these every week, and hoping that you guys will hold me to it. One question and answer video a week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get right into the questions. And by the way, people are asking me these on Twitter. I just quickly said on Twitter, hey, tweet at me questions you'd like me to answer in my question and answer video. So if you'd like to ask me a question next week, again on Twitter, and that is where you'll find me. So anyway, guys, let's get right into the questions. Number one. Assuming that making these YouTube videos is your primary hobby, if you didn't do them, what would your primary hobby be? Alright, well, you are right to assume that making these YouTube videos is my primary hobby right now. If you want to call it a job and not a hobby, I guess you could. I'd say if I wasn't doing this, there's two other things I can think of that interest me. One a little bit more so than the other, and one's a little bit more practical than another. I'm going to say there's two things that I'd like to do other than YouTube videos, two things I think I would enjoy. Scuba diving, which is one thing that I have done a couple times before, but I can't do that all the time, obviously. I live in Pennsylvania, and during the summers I live in New Jersey. And New Jersey, I mean, yeah, I live near the beach, but that doesn't really mean you could scuba dive there. It's extremely cold. Yeah, scuba diving is one thing that I enjoy. I've done a couple times, and I think it'd be cool to get into and maybe do more often. But really, you want to be in exotic places for that. And the other thing that I'm thinking of, a little bit more practical, would be surfing. So I've never surfed, really. I tried surfing. I don't really remember how well I did. This was years ago. But my brother surfs in New Jersey during the summers, and he's actually really good at it. But I suck. I'd like to get good at it. I saw a video of Woody's Gamertag surfing, and he's pretty good at it. And I mean, for a 70-year-old, he does it really well. I figure, I'm 16, I'm a little bit more limber than him. I should be able to do it no problem. But that's probably not the case. And I don't know. Maybe I'll try it this summer. Maybe that'll be a goal to learn how to surf this summer. I can make a little video log series. I don't know. You guys wouldn't be interested in that, but I mean, just a thought. By the way, I got a collateral in the background right there. I thought that was a pretty decent collateral. Next question. Would you consider YouTube a hard job? Not at all. I mean, if you want to call it a job, you can call it a job. But I guess if you're making money from it, it is a job or a career, whatever. I would not consider it hard. A couple hours a day, nothing near like an 8-hour workday or anything like that. I do this on the side of doing school and all that stuff. So obviously it can't be that difficult. Yeah, that's just my case. What are you planning after high school? I'm planning, and I've said this before, I'm planning to go to dentistry school to become an orthodontist, or really any dentist. But orthodontics is where I kind of have my sights aimed right now. And I don't have like my heart set on that. That could always change. It just seemed like a good idea when it was suggested to me by my parents. My parents aren't like pushing me to become a dentist or anything like that. I was just kind of spitballing one day in I think it was 10th or 11th grade, and I was just like, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want to be? And my dad, he owns his own business, and he thinks it's probably a better idea to go into the medical field rather than going into business, because business isn't a sure thing. And I don't know. I mean, everyone's always going to need, their teeth fixed, right? Everyone's always going to need, medical attention. So, I think that's a pretty good career path if you're, someone who is intelligent and you can get through the schooling and stuff like that. So that's that's what I'm planning on doing as of right now. Have you ever considered giving away dual comms with you so other people can make it big? I'm assuming this person is referring to the giveaways that I've been doing and maybe giving away non-physical items, like not like Microsoft points or Xboxes, whatever. And the answer to that is no. A lot of people have asked me to do giveaways of friend request spots, and I've considered that, but I felt like it would be like kind of douchey. People would be like, wow, nobody wants to really like be your friend, this and that. And a lot of people have asked for it, so obviously I know a lot of people want to do it, but I don't know exactly how that'd go over. And as far as the dual commentary thing, if I do a dual commentary with someone, if I upload someone's video to my channel and promote it, which I have done several times in the past, I do it based on merit, not based on something random, so I wouldn't want to do that where just some random guy wins, and he could be a terrible commentator. He could be a great commentator at the same time, but you never know. So I wouldn't want to do something like that random. Last question here coming from Nick from xJawz. I wanted to answer this question because it's actually kind of ironic. If you had to do one thing for an actual career, what would you do and why? All right, so assuming that money would be paid for. I'm kind of taking this question a little bit out of context, but if I could just do anything and make a living off of it, there's two things I would want to be. Number one, I watch the show Pawn Stars on the History Channel, and it makes me want to become the owner of a pawn shop, and I think that would be really, really interesting. And that's ironic because Nick actually used to own a pawn shop, or several, I do not remember, but I thought that was ironic because that's actually something I'd like to do. And one other thing, a food critic. I think being a food critic, if I got paid by like some really nice magazine, like 6 figures, to just go to restaurants and eat food and stuff like that, I think that would be the life. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 28-4 sniping with the L96 gold camo. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor and rate the video and favorite the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.